Hi guys, I'm Arinder. I'm a developer, C# and ASP.NET. Today I'm going to discuss with you how to add the record to the Grideview virtually. Recently I posted the code in my blog post, but unfortunately some guys have a doubt about that. Therefore I decided to make a video. Actually I want to say you I'm not going to implement the new code here. Only I'm trying to explain the code which I have posted in my blog post. Okay guys, let's start. First, you know uh, how to get the new project. Firstly you should get the new project and save it, and I insert here 3 text boxes, and I change the ID as a text and txt name, txt address, txt gender, like that, and also one button here, btn add, and its text is recorded, and also one grid view. I change it as gdview as id. Okay, double click here, then you go to the event button event. Firstly, in my blog post I have code here. I copy it and paste here to add the records and columns to the grid view. I'm using the data table here, and data table here it is easy for me, that is why. There are some several ways, but I'm using this way to add the columns to and records to the grid view. Okay, you see I initialize the data table here, and after that I add the column what I want to the data table name, add the column to the data table address column, add it to the data table. You guys sometimes may think about that, what is this column? This is the index column. You can name it as index, but I'm not going to name it as index because that is easy for me, and that's why. Okay, now it is okay. Next I'm going to add the record for this column. Under this column I want to add the record from the text boxes. Let's see how it will be. Okay, I'll copy this. I'm not modifying any of the code my blog post as it is. I copied from the blog to in this project. Okay, as it is, that code I copied to the project. Okay, then I initialize the data row to add the data row to the table. Here you can see under this column I add the rows, the values which are receiving from these text boxes, and after that end this line I add all the rows to the data table. Okay guys, next I'm going to bind okay, now I have already bound all the records of the table to the grid view by using data source property, and finally I bind it to the grid view. Okay, let's save it and compile it, run it. Okay, now you can see three text boxes here, but grid view is not visible here, and record button is visible here. Only these records are visible here. Okay, I'm going to add now first record. In the address is Sri Lanka, gender is male. Okay, now it's okay. It is added under the name column, my name and address. Under the address column, my address and my gender. Okay, let's add another record as Karinda D. Okay, you can see when I add the second record, it is not inside the grid view because of the reason is that post back. Get rid of that issue. You can use view state or session state, but here I am going to use the view state, not the session state. You know the difference between view state and session state. Session is if you are using the session state, you can keep your records along the application, but I don't want to keep my records along the application. I want to keep my records only this page. That is why I'm using view state here. Okay, let's do it now. Okay, I have final code here. I copy it on my blog and add here. I paste it here. Okay, there is something wrong because I should implement this out of the if statement. Now it is okay. You see here I implement the view state as grt data. All the data of the view state I put the data table, and after that I add the records under the column. First I should get all the records to the table from the view state, then add to the records. All the columns of the view state I should add to the data table, then I implement the records to the table. Now after that I bind it to the grid view. Now it is binded, also bound the grid view. After that again I bind it to the view state because of in this statement it says, or why I am using the last statement, because I want to keep my data without removing when post back happening. Okay, let's see it will realize whether it is realized or not. Okay, refresh. My address Sri Lanka, gender male, record added, the D, USA, male, gender is male, record added. Now you can see thousand of records I can add here. You can see here I can add thousand of records because of using view state. When it is happening in the post back, it will keep all the records with the view state until clear it. Okay guys, thank you for watching this. You can see now my code is 100% working. Thank you guys again.